Okay, skin. Anyway, I was sitting on the couch after taking my daily nap. Y'all know I'll be tired after I've worked from home or worked remotely for 8 hours, 8.5 really. And so I was flipping through my gardening stories and I saw that the organized homemaker was roasting her vegetables. Now I've had these 2 packs of, what is it, carrots, broccoli, veggie blend in my deep freezer, not knowing what to do with them. And she had a recipe of roasting them with garlic, and a few other things. I'll try to share her story here. So this is the veggie blend. Carrots, broccoli, cauliflower. I think that's what's in here. This is the bag. It's the California blend. Broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower. I think I got this from uh, maybe Lidl or Aldi. I think it was Lidl though. And even though it says steamable, I don't always like to steam them, so I'm going to try putting them in the oven. Okay, so in her recipe she says you need olive oil, garlic, and onion powder. Do you guys like my new label system? I found these little bottles at Dollar Tree and I put all my favorite seasonings in there. And so I like it. I labeled them so that I could see, and that's my little setup. But yeah, garlic and onion powder, and then adobo, which I'll also have a little bottle for. And I have tons of extras in case I create or I come across new seasonings. But I'm going to put all of this in on my frozen vegetables. Listen up to all of you people who don't like to season your food. Seasoning is key. Seasoning is key. Alright, so that's the onion powder. Let's do some garlic powder. And I'm going to shake this up so any excess that might be just laying on the pan will actually coat the other sides as well. And adobo is where the salt content is, so I have to just be not as generous with that. And I need my hand to apply the olive oil. And to open this bottle, I think I got this from Lidl as well. Either Lidl or Aldi's, one of them. And just be a little generous with everything. And so I'm going to shake this up. Probably better with both hands. I'm going to add a little bit more. As they're roasted, I just want them to be a little bit crispy, and I think that oil will ensure that they're crispy. You didn't see this cast iron pan in the last videos because I had it in my oven. But I always keep a little oil in my cast iron pan, and I keep it in the oven so that when I turn on my oven to preheat it, my cast iron pan gets needed care. Do you guys use these things to set your utensils on? I love them. I have all different kinds. I have a smaller one that actually sits up, but then I have this as well. And this, so this is 2 packages of the frozen vegetables. And the ancestors are yelling at me to add a little bit more seasoning because trying to break up some of these frozen clumps. But the ancestors are screaming at me to go ahead and add a little bit more seasoning because these are frozen, they're going to give off that water from the ice. And so you don't want to dilute the seasoning, so add more. So here's more adobo. Do it a little faster. There you go. Bam. Crock pot chicken. My handle is broke, but the whole crock pot still works, so I don't want to ever throw it away until it just stops working. But I get a couple of different settings. I get 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and 10 hours, which I think is pretty good. Most crock pots don't give you that many settings, so I've had this for a while, obviously. But anyway, so that's some chicken that I put in a crock pot last night. We've had some already, but I didn't make any sides. So I've got this, and what is amazing is that in the Organized Homemaker's recipe, she talks about this Israeli couscous. So it's amazing that I still have this. This is from a HelloFresh meal gone wrong or gone bad or something like that. So I saved the couscous, and lucky I did, because now I get to use her recipe for this. So it'll be roasted vegetables, couscous, chicken. Let me figure out how to cook this couscous now. Let me Google some stuff. Into the oven the vegetables go, and don't judge me. I just cleaned this oven like a couple of weeks ago, and I was so mad when I dripped some stuff on there. I'll clean it again soon. It just takes so much. At any rate, we'll leave that in, she said, for 15-20 minutes. Now let me figure out this Israeli couscous. So the recipe I found on Google says to simmer the couscous in veggie stock. I don't have any more veggie stock. I've got chicken stock, or actually it says veggie broth. I only have beef broth and chicken stock, so I'm going to just use the chicken stock. And it says use 1 1/4 cup of veggie broth for every cup of couscous. I only have a half a cup of couscous, so I'm using half of the broth amount, which is half a cup. And then I have a 1/4 cup, but I'm only going to pour it halfway. Doing math in the kitchen. Whatever 1/2 of 1/4 is, that's how much I used, plus the half a cup. And then I'm going to take these. Let's see, for a simmer, this puts you at like number 4. I'm not going to wait for this to heat up. I'm going to let it sometimes cooking can be fun, y'all. I think this will be my first time, maybe second time trying couscous. So we shall see. And yeah, I could go to the store and get veggie broth, which I bought a bunch from Food Lion a while back, but I brought all the stocks and all of the broths. But I had this open, and you know, I like to use stuff when I have it open. I put this chicken stock actually in the crock pot with the chicken. So for consistency, we'll use that. Side note, usually I'm one of those people that don't like messing up more than one thing when I can just use, an estimation. But since this is my first time cooking couscous, I kind of don't want to get it wrong. I don't have any more. I'm not probably going to buy any more couscous. But since I saw her recipe, I figured, hey, that's a good opportunity to use the couscous and try it. And I think I'm supposed to mix the roasted vegetables in with the couscous. So we'll see. I'll let that cook. And we'll see what happens. Bad habit of walking away from stuff when I'm cooking. So all of the water has now left out of this. Guess I should add a little bit more of stock. I don't know if this is going to make it more gooey, like how rice gets. Oh, it's kind of sticky. I might have just ruined it. Yeah, I think I just ruined it. I probably should only be able to salvage just this little bit. Luckily, it's just for me, so I'm still gonna try it. All right. Actually, oops. Adding more water kind of loosened up some of them. Maybe I should turn this down a little bit. Burning up some couscous. So actually, adding a little bit more water or stock, chicken stock, did help. It's no longer sticking. Alright, so I think I'm going to look at my recipe again for the cooking couscous. But I think it's done. Let me check on the veggies. Good. Let's see. Do you taste your food? Oh, that's kind of good. I could put a little bit more adobo on there. You guys should be tasting your food. Ooh. And the heat off of this is kicking it back in my face. So that's the adobo. Remember, I kind of went light when I was putting it on there frozen. Let that cook a little longer. And I've got the couscous turned down. Adding that actually did make it better. I think this couscous is done. I'm just going to leave it on low. I think I'm going to go ahead and add the veggies to it. What do y'all think? I think I should add the veggies to it now and let it finish cooking, because I don't want to overcook this couscous. Not that I know anything about that. Guys, I apologize if you can hear Gary Pillarcheck in the background. I'm watching gardening videos. That's how I got distracted. But, yeah, I have no idea how to cook couscous. I'm just winging it. And so, but I kind of feel in my soul that it's done. That consistency makes me feel like it's done. My great-great-great-grandmama is probably like, baby, you're ruining it. Let me add the vegetables, y'all. Hold on. Now, I know I just added some more adobo to this, but I kind of want to go ahead and add this. Now, it's actually soft. You would think that roasted vegetables would be hard, because I've roasted some other vegetables before, but it's not hard or like crispy like. But I wanted to go ahead and give the couscous some flavor with these vegetables before I happen to overcook it. Alright, so I'm going to leave that little bit in there for just the time being. Alright, so I've left the remainder in there, and now I'll try my best to mix this up one-handed. Remember, I've got this down low. See my pineapples? I've gained 15 pounds in quarantine, y'all. I gotta do better. So when I saw the Organized Homemakers recipe, I thought, you know what? That looks pretty darn good. Sounds pretty darn good. And seems like it would be a healthy alternative to rice. And it's with materials that I already have. So I figured it can't hurt anything, you know? Couscous and roasted vegetables. This actually looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it. And I will plate this up and let you see. So because I left these in the oven just a few minutes longer, they're actually a little bit more brown, which is fine. Just putting some veggies on the side. Can never have too many vegetables. Vegetables. I like crispy vegetables though. Okay, let me add my chicken and we'll be done. So I told you guys that I put this in the crock pot last night, this chicken, and so I was just waiting for it to cool down before I put it in the refrigerator. So I'm going to transfer it from this. This is actually removable, but I'm not going to store it in that. I'm going to take it out of this, put it in a bowl, and then put it in the refrigerator. But just wanted to say that this has not been, this is not something it'll be sitting out the entire night. It was late last night. I'm a midnight rambler. I cook and clean in the middle of the night, mostly cleaning and stuff. So I started this way after midnight, so it's not been sitting out all day. Just an FYI. And when you cook chicken all day, or in the crock pot, it tends to fall apart. So I might have to do this two-handed. Y'all, I just be trying stuff. I didn't even tell y'all what I put in this chicken. I had some salsa, some really spicy salsa that I couldn't eat by itself, and I just didn't want to throw it away. So when I was cooking this chicken, I just kind of threw it in the pot, and I threw some mushrooms in there and all of my seasonings, of course. So this is kind of like southwestern crock pot cooked chicken, and then my couscous, Israeli couscous with roasted vegetables. So that's what I'm eating tonight. Normally we eat off paper plates, y'all, but tonight, no. That first bite was good, but that was just chicken and vegetables. This is the couscous. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's good. I might have to buy me some couscous. Who knew? Well, I know. Some of y'all probably know. That's good, y'all. That's real good. Okay. That's a good meal. Thank you, organized homemaker. My baby will probably come in here and try some. My husband ain't gonna try it. He ain't about that life. If it ain't something he used to, that his mama cooked, or, you know, that is a derivation of something that he's used to, he ain't gonna try it. But guys, that is my Israeli couscous with roasted vegetables and my southwestern crock pot cooked chicken with mushrooms. Y'all. Shout out to my seasoning. Of course, shout out to organized homemaker. That's good. Do you guys just sometimes get in food ruts? I needed inspiration. I needed inspiration, and I got it. Oh, I just bit my lip. Chewing too fast. It's kind of late. It's like 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's like 9:11. But I sleep after I clock out. And I didn't have a chance to make myself a meal. And of course, as you can see, I'm standing up eating. I know a lot of other moms who, for some reason, if they're sitting down doing nothing, they feel guilty. Um, I second those emotions, but I'm gonna sit down in a little bit. I just wanted to show y'all that this was really good. And I don't know why I'm sweating. It's so hot. Have a good night.